Top 5 Bigfoot sightings in Maryland, the enigma of the Old Line State. Maryland, known for its diverse landscapes ranging from the Chesapeake Bay to the rolling Appalachian foothills, has a population of approximately 6.2 million residents. The state's three largest cities, Baltimore, Columbia, and Germantown, are concentrated in urbanized regions, but large portions of the state remain rural, particularly in the western and eastern regions. With a population density of about 625 people per square mile, Maryland is one of the most densely populated states in the U.S. However, 41% of the state is covered by forests, particularly in the western mountains and along the Potomac River. This significant forest cover, combined with secluded wilderness areas, provides ideal conditions for unexplained sightings and possible Bigfoot activity. The first recorded Bigfoot-like encounters in Maryland date back to the early 1900s, when reports of a strange, hairy creature roaming the dense forests of western Maryland began surfacing. These accounts often described a tall, ape-like creature leaving enormous footprints near rivers and trails. One of the most famous early encounters occurred in 1944 near the town of Sykesville, where a local fisherman claimed to have seen a massive, hairy creature standing over 7 feet tall, watching him from the riverbank before disappearing into the woods. In the 1970s, a wave of Bigfoot sightings occurred throughout Carroll, Frederick, and Garrett counties, leading some to believe that a large, elusive primate-like creature was inhabiting Maryland's forests. These encounters have continued into the 21st century, with eyewitnesses reporting shadowy figures, eerie howls, and enormous footprints in various parts of the state. Now let's explore Maryland's top 5 most compelling Bigfoot sightings since 2020, listed in reverse order. Number 5. The Chesapeake Woods Encounter. Location: Pocomoke State Forest, near Snow Hill, Maryland. Date: April 2021. Number of witnesses: 2. Pocomoke State Forest, famous for its thick cypress groves and eerie, mist-covered swamps, is a popular destination for campers and hikers. On a cool, overcast evening in April 2021, a group of campers reported hearing strange knocking sounds from deep within the woods, followed by the heavy crunching of footsteps circling their campsite. When they shined their flashlight into the darkness, they saw a tall, shadowy figure with glowing eyes standing among the trees before it vanished into the underbrush. The damp ground made it easy for them to find huge footprints in the morning, but no sign of the creature remained. Number 4. The Appalachian Trail Apparition. Location: South Mountain State Park near Boonesboro, Maryland. Date: June 2019. Number of witnesses: 3. South Mountain State Park, part of the Appalachian Trail system, is known for its rugged cliffs, scenic overlooks, and dense woodlands. It attracts thousands of hikers and backpackers each year. In June 2019, a group of 3 hikers resting at Black Rock Overlook reported seeing a large, dark-furred figure walking upright along a distant ridge. As they watched through binoculars, the creature moved quickly and deliberately before disappearing into the trees. A sudden thunderstorm rolled in shortly afterward, adding to the unsettling nature of their sighting. Number 3. The Sykesville Monster Returns. Location: Patapsco Valley State Park, near Sykesville, Maryland. Date: October 2020. Number of witnesses: 1. Patapsco Valley State Park, a 16,000-acre expanse of forested hills and historic sites, is well known for its haunted legends and past cryptid sightings. In October 2020, a jogger running along the Alberton Road Trail claimed to have seen a large bipedal creature covered in thick black hair standing near a stream. The witness described the creature's deep-set eyes and unusually long arms, and as he turned to run, he heard a guttural growl followed by a splash in the water. This sighting took place near the area where the famous Sykesville Monster was first reported in the 1970s. Number 2. The Green Ridge Forest Encounter. Location: Green Ridge State Forest near Flintstone, Maryland. Date: September 2022. Number of witnesses: 4. Green Ridge State Forest is the largest state forest in Maryland, covering nearly 50,000 acres of remote mountainous terrain. It is a prime location for outdoor activities such as camping, hunting, and hiking. In September 2022, 4 hunters reported hearing low, guttural howls echoing through the forest at dawn. Moments later, they saw a massive dark shape moving between the trees, walking on two legs and towering over the underbrush. One of the hunters described the movement as unnaturally smooth, like it was gliding. When they investigated the area, they found a series of deep, 17-inch footprints in the soft soil. Number 1. The Catoctin Mountain sighting. Location: Catoctin Mountain Park, near Thurmont, Maryland. Date: May 2023. Number of witnesses: 6. Catoctin Mountain Park, home to steep wooded trails, rocky cliffs, and hidden waterfalls, is a popular destination for hikers, campers, and wildlife enthusiasts. In May 2023, a group of 6 campers experienced one of the most detailed and chilling Bigfoot encounters ever reported in Maryland. While setting up camp along a secluded trail near Cunningham Falls, the group noticed a strong, musky odor in the air. As night fell, they began hearing branches snapping in the distance. Suddenly, a deep, rhythmic knocking sound echoed through the valley, followed by low, guttural growls. The group turned their flashlights toward the noise and saw a towering, fur-covered figure standing between 2 trees watching them. One witness, Mark Stevenson, a park ranger, described the experience. "I've worked in these mountains for over a decade, and I know the wildlife here. This wasn't a bear. It was standing on 2 legs, at least 8 feet tall, and had this eerie intelligence in its eyes. It wasn't scared of us. It was studying us." As the group stood frozen, the creature let out a loud, echoing howl before retreating into the woods. The next morning, the campers found large footprints leading toward a dense thicket, where they also discovered freshly broken tree limbs placed in an unusual pattern. From the marshy swamps of the eastern shore to the rugged peaks of the Appalachians, Maryland remains a state filled with mystery, history, and uncharted wilderness. Whether these sightings represent an undiscovered species, mistaken identity, or something even more supernatural, the legend of Bigfoot in Maryland continues to intrigue and unsettle those who venture into the state's deepest forests. Hit subscribe to follow this channel as we track Bigfoot and other weird and wacky happenings across the United States. Do you believe your region or town deserves a top rating? Or have you had an unusual encounter in the woods you can't explain? Does Bigfoot still exist? Or is he simply a product of overactive imaginations? Please leave a comment in the comments section. We would love to hear from you.